Hi Jay, it's Lisa. I hope you're having a good day. I hope your son and your wife are feeling better. So as promised, I wanted to make you this quick video just to show you some things you need to pay attention to for your website and your Google My Business, etc., to kind of help you get going and kind of see how you compare to your number one competition, okay? So obviously this is your site. I love your logo, by the way. It's very, eye-catching. So I like, the aesthetic of your site. I don't know what site builder you used, but there's some like formatting issues going on. But overall, and I know you made your website, so you did a great job, right? But the first thing I do want to point out, or you need to pay attention to, is content. So content is king. So Google ranks websites higher when you have a lot of valuable content on your home page, especially but throughout your website. So typically you want to see at least 1,500 words. With the correct keywords, obviously, too. So that means like solar companies in Las Vegas. It's always your service plus the cities that you target throughout your website that are strategically placed. Okay, so you don't have 1,500 words, but again, that's an average. It all depends on what your competition is doing. And also, these photos need to be saved as keywords. So this was saved as a random, obviously gibberish, right? So if you have to tell Google what clientele you want. So again, it needs to be saved as keywords: solar companies in Las Vegas, solar company in Vegas, Las Vegas, solar companies, what have you. So that'll help Google kind of direct clients to you. Okay, so saving all these photos that will definitely help. So okay, the second thing, so I just looked up solar companies in Las Vegas. The first thing you see are these ads. Google Ads can do a great job when done correctly, right? So they're also called pay-per-click ads. So every time someone clicks um, on these ads, you have to pay. So each time someone clicks, on purpose, on accident, whatever have you, you do have to pay. So just make sure, we do run PPC ads for clients. So you do have to pay ad spend. You do have to pay, there's some cost to it, right? But it can reap you a good return on investment. This is something to do kind of like when you're a little bit more, when you have more revenue, right? So more profits, so you can spend that money and reinvest it into marketing, right? So when you scroll down, this is called the map pack. It's very, very, very important to be in this section. So 25 to 35% of traffic will pick a company based on this location of being in the Google map pack, right? So the question is, how do you get in there, right? So the number one aspect or reason is citations. So citations are just your Google or your business name, address, and phone number on online directories such as Yelp, as Facebook, any type of online directory. There's thousands out there. And making sure that your listing is consistent, meaning the right phone number, the right location, the right name, the right everything. And so you just have to beat out your competitors. We have a software system that runs these citations to make sure we can see how many they have and what directories they're listed on. So that's the first thing. Number two is Google reviews. This is something newer this year, so they're putting more emphasis on Google reviews, making sure you get like 1, 2, 3 a month, and being on top. It's all about consistency, right? It's like you're dating Google. You have to like create this relationship, rapport, credibility with them. So each month you got to put in the work. And so we also, like I said, help clients get into this section. It does take time, depending on the industry and the competition. So number one, citations. Number two, Google reviews. And number three is actually making sure the same keywords that you're trying to rank for in your website is utilized in this section as well. So all three things do a lot to get you into this section. Also, if your website is optimized correctly with SEO, that gives you a boost to get into this section as well. So that's the second thing. So as you scroll down, you'll see this is what we call the organic section, or what naturally comes up. So the first spot is Yelp. Obviously, that's a directory there's a lot of directories for solar companies. Number two, that's like a article of, directory of the top solar companies. Solar company reviews, again, another directory, and then solar panels. That's the cost on companies. So directory, energy save, again, best solar is another directory. Angelia's another directory. So all these directories are taking the top slots, which is a lot. So the first company that is actually your number one competitor for Las Vegas is actually Lifetime Solar LV. So what I'll do is I'll show you how your website is comparing to their website on the back end. So this is your website. So I know you just made it probably, and you don't have knowledge of internet marketing. So everything is zero. So you're not being found on Google. You don't have any keywords, and nobody can find you. You have zero visitors per month, and it's not generating any traffic value. So it's basically there's no statistics. You're not being found on Google at all. So this is the number one company, your competitor, right? Las Vegas Solar Company. So the reason why they're number one on Google is this section right here. Referring domains and backlinks. They have 71 referring domains, linking 312 backlinks to their website. So just think of a referring domain as like a high power, high credible website, linking back to your website, giving you a boost on Google because it's sharing their website power with you. And it's showing Google, again, with credibility and rapport that, hey, I'm voting for this company. I'm giving them a thumbs up. They are credible. So we essentially just go into this section and we apply those referring domains that are most powerful and most beneficial to you to your website each month. It has to be a natural process. So you can only add a couple each month because Google knows what you're doing. Same thing with backlinks. We review the most powerful, most beneficial ones, and we put them on your website each month. And they do cost money, so like linking to a very, very credible website may cost money. It all depends on what's being used for the competitor. And we add more, obviously, so you can beat them out. They're running 20 Google ads or PPC ads. So, a lot of solar companies run ads. It's just kind of like one of those industries, kind of like roofing. They just always have ads out, and a lot of them. So they have 488 keywords that's driving 297 people to their website a month. So with that traffic, I mean, they're doing very, very, very well, right? That's you want as much traffic as you can get, right? And obviously getting that traffic means you're on the first page of Google, you are number one on Google or some type of, at least the first half of Google, and then you're in the Google Map Pack, or you just have your social presence is very high. You're on Facebook, you're on Instagram. So there's a lot of channels you have to make sure that you're seen on. So they're doing very well. And obviously, they put a traffic value on that as well. So we can go into their keywords and see what they have. Okay, so Las Vegas Solar, 600 people search it a month. Holy Moses. That's a lot, actually. I didn't expect that. And they're number 6. Solar Panel Las Vegas, 900 people search it a month. Solar is really big where you guys are. They're number 11. So this means they went down a slot. This is their position on Google. So they're 11th place. They went down one. They're 6th place. They went up 2. Solar Las Vegas, 350 people searches a month. They're number 7. Oh my gosh. Solar companies in Las Vegas, 700 people search it a month. Wow, wow, wow. Whoa. Commercial solar Las Vegas, 30 people searched a month. Solar panels Las Vegas, 800 people. Okay, so this is like really big actually. I haven't seen this much volume for solar ever. So I don't know what's going on in Las Vegas, but solar is huge where you are. So definitely it would be extremely advantageous for you to be on the first page and ranking number 1, or at least on the first page, because this is a lot of people. I mean, you're looking at 600, 900, 350, 700, 30, 800 that are all looking for solar. And this is just one page, right? Solar company Las Vegas, 100. I mean, this is a lot of people. I'm like really, really, really surprised. So, yeah, and again, we help companies and businesses, rebuild their website, build it to make it look like their competitors, but better, right? And do all that back end work, because you can have the most beautiful website, but if it's not having the correct words, the correct work is being done, no one can find you. And if you're not on the first page, you're not being seen, and that's just the plain fact. So if you need help or need some guidance or anything, let me know. I'm obviously here to help you. I do all kinds of, our company does so many different things. We have the performance based calls, SEO, the rebuild, obviously Google